I'm recording.
Oh my God.
What's up? All right, just checked the mail. We got our 2 court notices today for the 2 small claims I filed yesterday. Some of you guys make videos and you say don't even bother with small claims because they're useless and you don't get paid. But I have a pretty good winning streak with small claims. And my town does not mess around. If you don't show up to court and you don't pay, they file it through the city that's near us. And then what they do is they track you down, they garnish your paycheck, and or they take the amount out of your taxes depending on what time of year it is and how big it is. And they have a very high success rate of doing it, so it works out pretty good. I got my daughter in the truck with me. No! She's laughing. She's laughing. She gets embarrassed easy making videos, but
no, I've never seen you make a video before in the car.
With the wind chill.
I've only seen them on YouTube.
With the wind chill, it's negative 26 degrees today.
Yes!
So they closed her school down for the day. So now she's going to Nana's house while I go to the gym.
And you gotta work those muscles.
Yeah, work those muscles. You guys want to see this little freak that I call my daughter? Look, I'll turn the camera, you can see her. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I'll be able to because it's it's in the way of my backup camera lens, so you won't be able to see. George, come here. In the camera. Can you see yourself in the camera? You'll know if you're in it.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, the corner of her head, you can't even see her. Well, that's Jersey, that's my daughter. She's my 11-year-old goofball.
I have a beautiful name.
She's 11-year-old going on 30.
Look, their thing says 2468.
So what does that mean?
2468.
It's the number of that dump truck, 2468. Oh, because it's... She's the brainiac. In case you can't tell, she has the really high grades, unlike her father did in high school.
Not in high school.
In
Warm the cookie!
She's eating chocolate chip cookies, putting them in front of the heater vent, trying to warm them up. That's how cold it is today. But
they froze.
But yeah, so we're going back to gym. 3rd day at the gym this week. I'm very happy. If you guys have watched my videos I posted in the last couple days, you will see that I've missed a lot of gym time lately because of snow. Speaking of the snow, I had this customer call me this morning. Now, you guys seen in one of my other videos, I posted a couple weeks ago, what was it? Afternoon of Plowing, I think was the name of the video, and I was complaining about this residential customer.
Oh yeah, it was.
That was driving me crazy. Remember, it was the one I showed you in the video, it was the red house? Yeah. Well, she called me this morning and left this derogatory voicemail on my phone. I missed the call. I was making breakfast for this little monster over here. But yeah, so she leaves this nasty message on my phone. So I call her back and you know, I asked her, like, what is the problem? What is going on? Why are you leaving these messages on my phone? And she says, well, I haven't seen you here in 4 days, and there 3 days ago it snowed a ½ inch, and then yesterday it snowed almost a ½ inch, and last night we got like about 3/4 of an inch. So, you know, that's built up to 2 inches, and I don't know why you haven't been up here to scrape the driveway. Really? I told her, I said, listen, our agreement with snowplow, now she's one that's paid for the whole season in advance, because if she was set up to pay each time, she wouldn't be calling me over this minute amount of snow. But she, so she called me up and said that, and I said, listen, I go, our agreement is anytime in any specific snowfall that it snows 2 inches or more, that's when I plow. I don't sit here and tally up on a piece of paper, we got a ½ inch this day, a ½ inch that day, oh, okay, now it's up to 2 inches. You know, maybe the sun melted a little bit yesterday, we could be down 1/4 of an inch, holy shit. You know, I mean, excuse my language, I shouldn't be swearing. But you know, I don't tally it up over 3-4 days and think, oh man, there must be 2 inches of snow up there now, I better run up there and scrape that driveway down. And she goes, well, isn't that what I pay you for? I said, no, absolutely not. That is not what you paid me for. And she goes, well, the city went by and, you know, they put some snow at the end of the driveway. Now it's a little thick. Shouldn't you be watching for that and scraping it up? And I was like, are you serious? Like, what do you think that I do? Sit on the street corner of every client I have and wait for it to build up to 2 inches and then go plow real quick and then back up and sit there again and wait? And she goes, well, shouldn't you be driving by every day, all of your clients, just to make sure their driveways are in good shape? I was like, do you have any idea what the cost of that would be? To drive by every customer every single day to make sure every driveway is scraped right down? Are you serious? I don't, this lady's like 60 something years old, but don't get me wrong, she's not an immobile 60-year-old old lady. She's like very active and still cuts hair out of her house and this and that. So I mean, I can understand the driveway's got to be, you know, not have that much snow at all, because she has customers come in and out, but she literally barely has any snow. I called her neighbor, because I do the neighbors too, and neighbor's like, there's really no snow in her driveway. I don't know what she's talking about. But like I mentioned in my other videos, guys, this is why I'm not plowing residentials next year. This is the type of crap that you have to deal with. It's obnoxious. It's completely ridiculous, and I'm not dealing with it. So, but yeah, so that's what that is all about. And yeah, so anyway, I'm dropping off my daughter here so that she can go do what she's got to do, and then
we're gonna make
come home later. What are you doing?
So me and Amber are gonna make cards for Mommy. She doesn't know that yet, but I'm telling her.
A card? Valentine's Day cards?
Well, I don't.
You better make your mom a birthday card today, because today's her birthday.
I made one yesterday, and then I am gonna make one today.
All right,
Okay,
don't forget. Mwah, love you. Have a good day. They can't even see you. You didn't even get over far enough in the camera for them to see.
Boo! Hey, love you.
Don't let them Gatorade balls fall. Love you. Give me a thumbs up in the window.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my little girl. That's Jersey. She's my oldest. She is 11 going on 30 in her mind. If any of you guys have a daughter around that age that's in junior high, you will know exactly what I mean. A lot of fun, but a lot of drama at the same time. My boys are so much easier to handle. And then there's my little niece up in the window too, waving away. She's 13, 2 years older, 12, 13 now, something like that. I never remember that stuff. She'll probably watch this video, because my daughter watches all my videos, and she'll get my niece to watch them too. But that's Amber, and them two little girls, my daughter and my niece, are pretty little girls, and it gives me tremors to think of boys chasing them down in high school. You guys will probably only watch videos of me up until they get to be about that old, and then my next video will be from me being in jail from killing every little boy that chases down my nieces and my daughter, because I know that they'll be surrounded by little prick boys that are exactly like I was in high school. That's what fears me the most. But yeah, so anyway, it's off to the gym, and I'm gonna get in another solid workout. Gotta get in shape for that mud competition I told you guys about in my vlog yesterday. We'll see what happens with that. And like I had mentioned when I first started this video, yeah, so the 2 court notices, my copies came in today. They don't mess around, man. They're pretty quick. I take what somebody owes me. I'm so lenient, and it's my own fault. I know it is, because I'm way too nice. And I know some of my videos don't seem like it, but I really am. I'm way too nice, and I give people too many chances. Like, somebody will, you know, they'll owe me a month of mowing or a month of snow plowing, and they know that it says at the bottom of that invoice I mail them, it says, you know, you have 7 days from the date of this invoice to pay, you know, to make payment. Your payment is due within 7 days of the day of this invoice. And all my customers know, I make it very clear to every one of them, you know, if there's any reason whatsoever that you cannot pay by that 7 days, I'm fine with that. You know, I understand that hardships come along, and you know, you have a service or whatever, and then come time for payment to be due, circumstances change. You could lose your job, you could have got hurt and you're out of work, and it could be anything. You could have had a major repair in your car or your house or something come up, and you had to address that, and you just don't have the money to pay every one of your bills right now. I understand that, you know, in most people's minds, lawn care is at the bottom of the list, and you know, I mean, it is my business, and obviously I don't want to be at the bottom of the list, but, you know, let's face it, if somebody has a choice of paying their gas bill in the wintertime or paying the guy that's plowing their driveway, what are you going to pay? You're going to pay your gas bill, so you don't freeze your ass off and your pipes don't break and all that other fun stuff. You know what I mean? So I get it, and I know that that's how it is. But yeah, so, you know, I give everybody that opportunity. Well, a lot of people take that opportunity, they take advantage of me. They don't call me and say, hey, you know, I'm going to be out of town, or hey, something happened, I can't pay right away, but, you know, give me 2 weeks and I'll pay it. You know, they don't do it. And, you know, I continue plowing, and then before I know it, okay, now it's 2 months. Now there's 2 months that they owe for, you know, and I'll send them a letter and say, listen, I'm not going to send you another invoice. This is the last invoice. I am cutting off services as of right now. You will not have any more mowing or plowing or whatever season is. You know, service is terminated as of right now. You need to contact me or make payment in full within 7 days, or I will pursue further action. You know, or I will file with you in, you know, whatever township they're in. I'll list that town's court. And, you know, and then sometimes people just blow me off anyway, and they still don't answer. They think I'm bullshitting them. They think I'm kidding, and I'm not. Like, seriously, I will take you to court for 60 bucks, and I don't even need the money. It's the principle of the whole thing. It's how dare you take advantage of me? Like, it's such a major insult to me. I can't stand it. Like, especially when I make it very clear to my customers that, you know, you have more than ample opportunity to just call me and say, I'll take care of this in 2 weeks or something, or 3 weeks, something come up. You know what I mean? I like give you a million opportunities to just take care of it, and you still blow me off and take advantage of my services. You know, at the end of the day, I have bills to pay too. So, you know, when it really comes down to it, you know, just taking advantage of me when you have so many chances to not take advantage of me is a big insult to me. I don't like it. It's just so irritating that you're gonna get what you get, and I will literally. It doesn't cost me anything. I've won so many small claims cases, it's disgusting, and it doesn't cost me anything. Say you owe me 300 bucks. I fill out the paper for the small claims, and I fill out on there, I'm suing you for $310 because it's a $10 filing fee. So that's what it is. We go to court, and the judge says, has he been plowing your driveway? Well, yeah, but we didn't sign a contract. No, I don't care. Did he plow your driveway? Yes or no? Did he plow your driveway? Yes, he did. Pay him. And it's that clean cut in the townships that I live in. I don't know that the judges are as good with, you know, helping out businesses in other townships or how they are, but in the towns that I live in, that's how they are. And so I don't have to, a lot of people say, oh, you know, you're going to pay more in a lawyer and pay more in court fees and this and that than you'll actually get out of it. Small claims isn't worth it. It's very worth it, actually, and I don't pay nothing. I don't get a lawyer. I never take a lawyer. And like I said, it's a $10 filing fee. So I add the $10 on to whatever they owe me, and it takes 5 minutes of my time to fill out that paperwork. They send me a court date, which are right there, and all I do is show up on that court date. And so, you know, it's a Tuesday or a Wednesday night, and you know, it takes a few minutes of my time. Judge awards me what they award me, and out the door I go, which is, you know, they award me the whole thing in full every time. And, you know, I've seen other landscapers comment on this or make videos on this with small claims and getting customers to pay you. And they say, you know, don't waste your time with small claims. Half the time they don't end up paying anyway. And, you know, I can easily see people try to skip out of that, and it's happened to me where I've gone to court and they were ordered to pay, and they're given 30 days to pay it or whatever, and then they never paid it, and I just report back to the court, hey, they never paid me, and I haven't heard from them. They haven't paid me what you ordered them to pay me, and they say, okay, come down and pick up the paper. I go down, I pick up the paper from the township, I take it to the city, which is right near us, and I file it with them. And like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, the city takes it and they either garnish the person's wages or they go after their taxes. Like say it's this time of year right now, January, February, March, they'll go after your taxes. You know what I mean? And the city, you know, that's right next to where I live, they do not play around. They have a very high success rate of getting you your money, which I think is fantastic. It works out perfect for me. So yeah, so that, you know, that's the situation. That's how it is. And yeah, so it's very worth it for me to file small claims. And like I said, it just takes up a little bit of my time. It literally doesn't cost me anything. So, you know, you get to the point where you're sick and tired of playing games with people, like I am, and that's that. So, but we'll rule all that out. I've only had a couple where it's actually been for mowing services or like landscaping services. I really don't have too much of a problem with that. It seems like every year it's with snow plowing, and it's always with snow plowing residential. It's never commercial, never. So yeah, so after this year we're just gonna cut that commercial or that residential right out of the snow plowing, like I've said a million times, and on we go. But I hope the season's going good for everybody else, and I hope that everybody's getting prepped for spring and excited for it as much as I am. I cannot wait to get back into mowing. I can't wait to get out of these cold, nasty temperatures. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, I'm almost to the gym. I'm gonna bang out another kick butt workout, and then I gotta swing over to the rentals and check on that painter over there that I set up yesterday, and I gotta fix a light fixture. So yeah, we'll go from there, and we'll see what else the day has in store for us. Wow.